take advantage, instead of what you can't do, take advantage of, you know, like how we talked about pressing down on the bar. So even though it may not be as high as you're used to, if you're pressing down, you're building that muscle behind the leg, which is the one that we want to use to hold our extension. So focus on that instead of, you know, it being so high. You can really work on working that muscle instead. We're just going to have to get creative. You know, obviously it's not the ideal situation for all of this. It's hard. I mean, I'm like on my kitchen counter and things like that. And I have either tile or hardwood throughout my whole house. So I don't even have like a soft place to lay down and do sit-ups and stuff like that. But, you know, we make it work and we just do what we can do and hope that we're getting something out of this, of course, keeping the strength in our bodies and keeping the muscle tone and all of that stuff that's going to be important for when we come back. You know, this could be very devastating to where we're at technique wise, and, you know, coming back and trying to put on a show at some point, and, you know, just moving forward with dance in general and keeping up our bodies the way they need to be. It's hard to keep our bodies in shape when, you know, we don't have that accountability. We don't have someone in our face, you know, watching us. And I mean, I am watching, but I think it's different. It's different through video, and it's hard, you know, just watching my girls take online classes for school too. Like it's hard to stay focused, and it's hard to motivate yourself to get up and do it and all that. So I'm proud of you guys for keeping it up and showing up to classes. And just like I said last week, make sure you're doing that correct technique. That's going to be huge. Just making sure that you are closing in a good fifth. I mean, simple things, you guys. I'm not talking like we've got to overly push our turnout right now, or, you know, we're not striving for these huge improvements right now. We want to maintain and feel like we're doing things correctly. It's very easy to just be like, oh, I'm in my bedroom or my kitchen or living room or whatever, and oh, I'm going to stop. I kind of messed that up. I'm just going to stop. I mean, you wouldn't do that in class normally. So try to still dance the way you would in class in front of a teacher or choreographer or whatever it is you're doing. Try to still work on that technique so you don't build those bad habits like we talked about last week. I think that's what's important to me right now, is just maintaining. Of course, if we're improving something, great. Like I said, make a goal for yourself. Maybe it's flexibility, maybe it's strength, maybe it's both. Maybe it's, you know, something in particular. You want to really stretch your feet more, get more of an arch in the foot, you know, work those foot stretchers, or utilize things in your house like the edge of a cabinet or the edge of the couch. There's things that you can use as a foot stretcher. You don't have to have a foot stretcher that you buy from a dance store or something. You know, there's plenty of things that you can use in your house and utilize. And a lot of you have TheraBands too. I just suggest using those every day. That's simple to do while you're doing homework. You know, while you're listening to a lecture online or something, you can sit there with your TheraBand.